Hey, my beautiful friends, it's Sammy from Mystic Shadowz, your mindset and energy coach, as well as Reiki practitioner and professional bullshit cutter. So, what is up, everyone? I hope you're doing awesome. This afternoon, we are going to dive into something that has changed my entire life and helped so many of my clients break free from toxic patterns. And that is the power of detachment. We don't talk about this enough. We do not talk about it enough. But yeah, the power of detachment. It's really important. And so often we get led to believe that we're being selfish or rude. And we're not at all. So, more than just talking about why detachment is important, we're going to get into how. Because I know y'all like, okay, Sammy, I get it. I need to let go. But how do I stop overthinking? How do I let go when I still care? How do I detach without feeling like I'm giving up? Without feeling like I'm letting someone else win? So that is what we're going to get into today. Let's break that down and actually talk about what detachment really is. So I want to get this clear. Detachment is not the same as avoidance, and it's not cold, and it's not giving up on the things that you want. Detachment means that you stop trying to control the outcomes to a situation. It means that you stop chasing validation. And it means you stop tying your worth to how things play out, to how people treat you, and situations that are completely out of your control and have nothing to do with your worth whatsoever. We allow them to. So we have to say, I trust the universe. I trust my path. I don't need to cling, beg, or force to receive for what's meant for me. I don't have to chase it. It's going to come to me. It's meant for me. I deserve it. And when you detach, we let these things flow to us. That's how we can actually start manifesting, by letting go. Because it's like, okay, I want to manifest. I want financial security, but I want it this way. And we come up with like what we think this outcome has to be, how we think it has to happen, how it has to come about. But we don't need to worry about the why. We don't need to be so fixated on this outcome or this belief that we think is how it's going to happen, that we don't allow the universe to actually do things the way it's trying to, the way it will actually work. So now let's talk about practicing detachment. How do we do that? And there's a few ways that you can start practicing detachment today. And here's the big thing. Start doing it today, because if you keep putting it off and keep putting it off, it's never going to happen. So I want to start talking about how to practice detachment today without spiraling into guilt, fear, or anxiety. Because so often we decide to detach from something, but then we get this awful anxiety or guilt that we're doing something wrong. And it's because we've had these beliefs placed on us by society that say that maybe those things are selfish or that they're not right or whatever. When that's not the case, it's really just like, okay, if you're not a people pleaser, how much do you do for your boss? How much do you do for, people that maybe shouldn't be asking you for as much? So the society doesn't want us to know it's okay to be selfish, because if you start being selfish, you're not doing as much for everyone else around you. All right, so the first way is affirm and anchor. Say this every day. I release control. What's meant for me flows to me effortlessly. And repeat that until it starts to rewire your nervous system, until you actually start to see that. Because eventually, once you hear it so much, it starts to change. I definitely believe it takes more than affirmations. Just repeating that to yourself every day isn't going to make a change. You have to do more than that. But when we're starting to truly believe those things and we're telling ourselves that thing every day, it gets a lot easier for our brain to rewire itself. So another thing we need to do is create energetic space. Stop checking your phone. Stop obsessing over what they're doing or watching the outcome. You create space by shifting your focus to you, shifting your focus to the moment, to now, to what matters. So often we're just constantly checking out our phone, waiting for the next thing. Well, what energy do you think you're vibrating at when you're doing that? Like, probably somewhat impatient. And the universe wants us to be patient and to give us things when it's ready to. So we're not getting our energy where it needs to be to create things that we want in our life when we're doing that. So another thing is to redirect the energy inward. Pour back into your self-care, your rituals, your goals. Do the journaling. Take the salt bath. Get back in your body. Ask, what am I avoiding within myself that's making me cling out there? So often we want to be watching TV, or even me, like reading a book. Sometimes that's just a distraction. We have all these outside distractions going on. And sometimes we just need to take a minute and go inward, to journal, to really just have a moment with ourselves. So, another thing, really important, is get neutral about the outcome. And this is probably the hardest one, but so powerful. You have to train your mind to say, I'm okay with it if it happens. No matter what it is. I'm okay if it doesn't. Either way, I'll still win. Because just because something doesn't happen the way you expect it to, or the way you think you're going to, doesn't mean it's going to happen. There's so many times that something didn't happen the way I thought it would, but it turned out to be so much better. So we have to leave room for things to happen the way they're supposed to, and just let things unfold. It is amazing when you feel in this flow state and things just come to you. And we do that by finding gratitude and detaching from our expectations of what should be or what we just expect in general. Another thing is to trust your inner knowing. If something feels off, then it probably is. If something is draining you, detach before it destroys you. Trust your body, trust your energy. Really do body scans when you're thinking about something that you may feel like is bothering you. Do a body scan and see where you feel that in your body. See if anxiety is coming up, if emotions are coming up, and then work on detaching from that if you realize it. Use some of these things that I've just talked about and start working on detaching from those things. You deserve peace. You deserve alignment, and you deserve to stop clinging to things that keep you small. The more you let go, the more you rise. Like I've said before, we're never stuck, no matter how we feel. We're always either moving towards or away from something. So if we're not letting go, then we're holding on to. And if we're not rising, then we're falling. So this isn't about detaching from love. It's about detaching from fear. So, drop in the chat. Apparently I cannot talk today. What's something or someone you know you need to detach from? Let's speak it and release it together. And, dropping in the chat, it may seem like scary to kind of put your business out there like that at first, but when you have people seeing that for you and believing in that for you, it really helps when you have trouble seeing it and believing it for yourself. So it's really awesome to have that community for everything. And when I say detach from people, that doesn't always mean like cutting that person out of your life. Sometimes we just need to detach from our expectations of that person, or from, have more boundaries with that person. So, also, if you want to go deeper, if you want more support, I help women, well, men too, but I especially help women because I am a woman, so I can relate to you on another level. Shift their mindset and energy so they can let go, heal, and rebuild their power. Rebuild with power. So, yeah, like detaching is so important, and mindset is so important. And if you're really looking to move forward in life, to really change your life, then hit me up. Let's work together. I'll be launching a 16-week program soon, but for now, I have individual sessions as well as packages, and we will work on letting go of limiting beliefs, building your self-confidence and worth, and changing your mindset so that no matter what situations you're in, you can completely change that. So yeah, much love to all of you. I've got to get off of here. My kid wants my phone. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Got my Magical Mama group in the morning. I love Circle. It's the best. It helps me so much. It's so amazing to have a sisterhood like that. I've never had good experiences with women, really, with other females in my life. I didn't have good relationships, so it's been so awesome. And I cannot wait because Jen's going to start expanding and bringing it to more places. And I think women everywhere need this. So yeah, much love to all of you. Have an amazing day. Remember to stay grateful. I will talk to y'all tomorrow.